Okay, thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with the nation.
Mariah can have the nation. Should explain this.
Tinubu suspends key tax measures to ease hardship. While President is meeting opposition figures by Alake. Banks abandon uniform ATMs, OTC transaction policy. Soyinka chides Emir of Ilorin for abandoning cultural heritage. INEC files 6-count charge against Adamawa Rec. Chidoka urges Mmesoma to come clean. Chetima, army to get full support in terrorism battle. And finally, UTME, top performer gets varsity scholarship. Okay, I know we don't have the papers yet,
but... see, so we have CBT owner Chidoka to Mmesoma come clean with source of results. So a former Minister for Aviation, Osita Chidoka, has broken his silence on the ongoing controversy surrounding this UTME results with Mmesoma Ejikeme. He is also he's also the owner of the CBT Center where Mmesoma allegedly sat for examination. And he's asking her to come clean, and that if she does, he will lend his voice in asking, for leniency for her because of her age. But he's asking her to please come clean. So because he is the owner of the center, he said that there are a few red flags he saw when she put up her the result online. He says, first, our center that she's claiming to have written her exams at is no longer addressed as Thomas Chidoka Center for Human Development since 2021. The correct name now on JAM portal is Thomas Chidoka Center for Human Development. So her own sheet still contains, still has the name that it was in 2021. And for him, he said that raised his suspicion. He said the second red flag was that just looking at the template of the result slip is different from what they have right now. So he's saying that those two red flags for him were proper, concrete indications that she's not telling the truth, but it would be best if she comes clean, and then he will definitely join in asking JAM to be lenient on her.
Okay, let me start with the the president suspend key tax measures to ease hardship. You have that story, please go ahead.
So the president signed 2 executive orders.
4 actually, go ahead.
Regarding finance. 4 executive orders, yes. And there are 2 of them relating to provide ease of business, reducing the hardship, and the president's advisor broke down what that meant. So essentially, the variation in the Finance Act was supposed to increase the TET fund. The executive order now creates a difference. The rate was supposed to take effect from July 1st accounting period, but now because of the Finance Act being amended, the TET tax rates in July 2023 will not give businesses the required 90 days to internalize and adjust to the new tax. The executive order will be commencing from June, and companies...
They moved it, right?
Yeah, they moved it. So companies that are charging VAT will be at the prevailing rates effective from July 1st, and the adjustment of the commencement dates would now be taking place for the Finance Act of 2022 was supposed to be from 2022 to 2023 May, but it's now been moved to September 1st, 2023 to ensure adherence to the 90-day minimum advance.
All right, so part of the taxes also, they suspended the newly introduced green tax also, that was suspended. He also suspended, the president had given an order to suspend the 5% excise tax on telecommunications. The second order also suspended, they shifted the commencement date for the customs excise tariff also from March up until August. So it's just like to give the 90 days period for them to be able to prepare for this new...
Like before, when they make that rule, you have to implement immediately,
yeah,
but
so
right now he's saying...
Okay, another story.
Anchor University Ayobo Lagos announced full scholarship to Miss Nkechinyere Kamsiyochukwu Ume. They said she achieved the highest score of 360 out of 400 in this year's UTME conducted by JAM. And they also named her the Young Ambassador for 2022-2023 academic session. So after a briefing in Lagos, the university's Vice Chancellor, Professor Oye Bandele, said the scholarship would enable her pursue any course of her choice in the institution for free. They also said the university will grant tuition-free scholarships to top 10 students in the same UTME from Deeper Life High School nationwide. And there will be percentage reduction in tuition fees for the next 50 students from Deeper Life High Schools who score 250 and above in the UTME and gained admission into the university for the 2023 to 2024 session. So this reward, according to them, is to make others celebrate what it takes to have excellence, to encourage healthy competition, hard work, commitment among the students, and so on. So congratulations to Nkechinyere.
All right, so I'm happy, according to the spokesperson of the president, Elialiaki, was saying, the special advisor on communications and strategy and special duties was saying that the reason why the president is meeting up with opposition figures is because of his open house policy. Remember, he said that he's had an open door policy and he's willing to speak to different people from different opposition who are willing to engage with him. So that's one of the reasons why he's having these meetings with opposition leaders. Moving on now to the Punch very quickly. Private sector demands more waivers as Tinubu suspends taxes. FG promises to tackle military equipment shortage and poor funding. Police dismiss Lagos cop linked to missing baby after Punch report. Falcons protest cancelled bonuses, threatening to boycott World Cup. Emir's ban on Isese, a crime against cultural heritage, says Yoyinka. Money laundering, CBN places Cameroon, Vietnam, Croatia on watch list. And Tinubu, 30 million others join Zuckerberg's thread. Okay, which story?
Okay, go ahead.
Financial watch list. So the Central Bank of Nigeria has advised deposit money banks or financial institutions to start monitoring any transaction that is businesses, persons in and from Cameroon, Croatia, and Vietnam. This order was given by the Director of Financial Policy and Regulation, Mr. Chibuzo Ifobi, and it is in conjunction with the Financial Action Task Force, which is an international body that is supposed to promote transparency and combat money laundering, terrorist and proliferation of financing. And any country that they have flagged, that's the Financial Action Task Force has flagged, all supporting countries will now start processing transactions from those countries and looking into it. The other countries that have also been flagged before remains the Republic of Korea, Iran, Myanmar are on the list of a high-risk jurisdiction, which the banks should closely monitor. So essentially, we're just going to be watching any transaction that is involving Cameroon, Croatia, and Vietnam now. Those are new to the list.
Okay, let me go on a quick break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.